Today's math tools are counters and a part-part whole or number bond chart. Looking at these tools, what do you notice? And what do you wonder? I have some counters in the whole. How can I decompose these counters in different ways? Let me have a think. I could put some here and some here. I have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 2 and 3 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did 2 and 3. What's another way I could decompose my 5 counters? Pause the video and give it a go. What did you notice? You might have done 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4. You might have even switched those and done 4 and 1. Did you do 3 and 2? What about 5 and nothing? We call that 0. Together with your classmates or teacher, think of a way you can decompose these counters in as many ways as possible. Now I have more counters. How many do you notice? I noticed 4 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. I wonder, what are all the ways I can decompose 8 into different parts? Give it a go. What did you do? I know I could put 1 here and the rest here. How many is that? 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did you do that way? What's another way? I could do 2 here and some here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 and 6. Ooh, I noticed a pattern. I started with 1 here, then I did 2 here. What could I do next? I could do 3 here. I wonder if there is a pattern we could use to find all the possibilities to decompose our 8 counters into different parts. Your classmates and teacher and you can work on patterns that may help you decompose and find all the possibilities. Have fun learning. Here is an activity you can play with the part-part whole number bond. The activity is called Make That Number. I need 6 counters and a dice that has 6 sides. Taking turns, I'll roll the dice, and the number I got is 6. That means one part needs to be 6, and I have to find the unknown part. Well, if I put 6 in a part, I have 0 in the other part. Now it's my partner's turn. We start again with the whole. We roll. I put 1 in one part. How many go in the other part? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 and 1 is 6. We can keep taking turns, making these different parts, and see how many ways we can make that number. Teachers, here are some tips for you when using a number bond. The pedagogy behind this is that the part-part whole connects addition and subtraction without explicitly teaching addition and subtraction separately. We want children to understand how these amounts are related to each other. That builds the number sense of how the numbers relate before we're using any kind of symbolism or naming addition and subtraction. This is building that number sense and super vital to early number sense before we get into the operations of addition and subtraction. Likewise, you can use the words compose and decompose, compose, to help children. I often use the hand signals that we are going to decompose and compose, and children will use that vocabulary successfully. For learning engagements, you can differentiate this activity varying on the levels of your students. I used a 6-sided dice. You could add 2 dice to go up to 12 counters. You can use dot cards or subitizing cards to control if we're within 10 or within 5, or we're trying anything between 5 and 10. You can really control that and have them flip cards or choose cards instead of rolling a dice. These are simple ways to differentiate and really build this pedagogy and understanding for our students.